I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards. You are watching Lubed. This is my game review for the Edmonton Oilers Los Angeles Kings, game number 5 at the Rogers Centre in Edmonton, Alberta for May the 10th, 2022. It didn't go according to plan, did it? Now the Oilers are in a massive uphill battle for the season. They have to win the next 2 or they're done. And another year where the Oilers will make a first round exit. It's starting to become a little too familiar, isn't it, guys? That being said, I don't want to go down the road with some of the comments I've been hearing, like blow up the team, get rid of McDavid, get rid of Draisaitl, bring in Barry Trotz. Like, come on. You know, I think one thing that needs to change in Edmonton and us as fans is the culture, okay? Our expectations need to change. When I was a little kid growing up, and I grew up to the Dynasty Oilers of the 80s, it was a 21-team league, okay? So the shittiest teams never, pardon the language, never made it. And basically the rest of them did. And there was a lot of crappy teams that actually made the playoffs. You look at today's playoffs, Vegas never made the playoffs this year, guys. Vegas never made the playoffs. That's a real good team. They never made the playoffs. The teams that are in this, and I said it right from the beginning, I said it with my preview, any one of these teams has a chance. Everyone's saying Colorado, everyone's saying Florida. You know what? Whoever heats up at the right time, whoever's goalie heats up at the right time, has the best chance. And right now, Jonathan Quick, well, actually, I don't think he's heating up. It's just the Oilers are being really outplayed to the puck. I'm hoping this changes. I'm hoping we can still survive this series. I'm hoping I'm doing more videos coming in the next couple of weeks. If not, I will see you next season, or I may do some videos when it comes to the trade deadline and stuff like that. Anyway, let's break down some of my notes that I had for this game. Once again, LA start the game out the gate, out shooting Edmonton by a huge margin by the end of the first period. Archibald looked good. He looked like he was, really showing some I don't know, some fight. Some fight, I guess, is the best way. One thing that really drove me nuts in this first period, and I don't know why defensemen do this, okay? I do not know why defensemen do this and opt for the slap shot instead of the wrist shot. When you have, especially good players that are at the net, now I understand pucks go off of stuff and that, but why are they opting for the slap shot? So my point being is Tyson Barrie absolutely pounds one, okay? And it hits Zach Hyman in the leg, causing him to leave for a bit. Those kind of shots, like a slap shot, if he would just opt for a wrist shot, it might sting him a little bit. It might hit him in an awkward area, but a slap shot could break a guy's leg. Why they do slap shots when there's friendly fire around is beyond me. I don't understand that. Wrist shots are going to be much more effective because wrist shots have a slower pace. Wrist shots also have a little bit more control of where they're going. So it's easy to tip. It could go off bodies. Like slap shot, sure, a slap shot could go off bodies too, but a slap shot could like, can you imagine if, here, let's just put it this way. Say Tyson Berry takes a slap shot, a blast, and hits McDavid in the ankle and knocks him out for the playoffs. How would you guys feel about Tyson Berry? So now I know that Zach Hyman is definitely not no McDavid, but he is a key player. Same with Evander Kane. Opt for the wrist shot when you know that there's friendly fire in there. There's chances that they can control the tip. It's a more effective play to do with the wrist shot instead of the bomb. I hope that they would start changing that a little bit. Like, I get the slap shot point, but Jesus, man, if you don't have... Okay, take the slap shot if you're an accurate shooter. I have no problem with that. But if you're just a guy that, like, Tyson Berry's shot goes all over the freaking place. I don't know where it goes half the time. Anyway, so that's my real beef about the game. Well, other than the Oilers basically not responding to the previous game, which was basically, this game was almost identical. I had to, like... The only difference is they were wearing home and away jerseys that were different. Like, not a good... I'm getting a little worked up about this, but yeah, it wasn't a good game. Let's be honest. 16-5 were the shots after the first. I don't know. And then the other bad thing that happened is Darnell Nurse will not be in Game 6 because he headbutted Philip Dano. So I guess, like my previous episode where I said about DDTs and body slams, I guess that's all legit, but headbutting is not. Anyway, I can't complain about it. As soon as I saw it happen, I'm like, oh, he's getting a game. As soon as I saw it happen, I'm like, he's getting a game or two for that. So, anyway, let's get into the scoring summary. Let's try to wrap up this video. Okay, so it was Troy Stecher getting his second of the playoffs from Alex Edler, and that was at 3:53. And I'm just like, oh, this is starting to look way too familiar. Second period, absolute beauty patience. For you guys out there that want Connor McDavid gone, think about the play that he did here. He had such brilliant patience to just hang on to the puck, feed a wide open Zach Kassian. He ties up the game. And then unfortunately, Adrian Kemp, any of that momentum was killed as Adrian Kemp scores. And then Andreas Athanasiou does it. So it's 3-1 going into the third period when Connor McDavid gets a power play goal, making it 3-2 from Leon Draisaitl and Zach Hyman. And then Philip Dano scores to make it 4-3. And I was like, at this point in time, to be honest with you guys, I actually said, okay, I'm checking out. I shut off the TV, went off to the bedroom, started laying down, but it was just bugging me that the game was still on. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just listen to it to the radio. And as soon as I turned on the radio, I found out Leon Draisaitl scored a goal. And then Leon Draisaitl gets the power play goal. And they are alive going into overtime. Only to have Adrian Kemp, his second from Troy Stecher. Only a minute and 2 seconds into the overtime. It's 5-4 LA. They now have the series lead 3-2. Oilers have to win the next two. It's that simple. They have to win the next two. So let's do it like Woodcroft says. One game at a time, and let's go with the game tomorrow against LA, which right now, ironically enough, I was actually surprised to see this, but Covers is still favoring the Oilers at 68% tomorrow night, which kind of surprised me on this one. But yeah, they are a minus 140 to LA's plus 120. That kind of surprises me, considering LA was absolutely dominating them in the last two games. What else do I got for notes? Yeah, I even wrote down Darnell Nurse will probably get suspended. So, unfortunately, that is the truth. He will not be in the game for tomorrow. Oilers have to lay it all on the line tomorrow, or else that's it. And we will see you guys in October. But I'm definitely going to do at least one more video for this year. At least one more. Hopefully more than two more. But at least one more. Hopefully there'll be several more. Let's keep rooting our boys on. And guys, don't give up on your Oilers. Don't give up. I know. Look. I went through the decade of darkness, okay? Those of you who've gone through the decade of darkness know what I mean. They didn't even make the playoffs for 10, 11 years. I don't even know what it was. They didn't even make the playoffs. At least we're making the playoffs. It's unfortunate that we're seeing first round exits, but we're not there yet. Let's not give up on these guys. Let's not give up on McDavid. Let's not give up on Draisaitl. Let's not give up on Evander Kane. Let's not give up on Mike Smith. Let's go Oilers! Okay, guys, have a great night. Oiler fans, the #1 fan base in North America. If you guys like the content that Sammy and I bring you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and leave messages in the comment section below. We will talk to you soon. Have a great night.